Good morning, students. So in this session, we will learn how to control a basic elevator system that is composed of 3-floor working station. So if you open the system, elevator basic, okay, and we will see a control box of a start, stop button, and uh, a manual control switch and a stop, emergency stop. We have an entry conveyor. Okay, we have a load conveyor, load and unload, so it will work for both directions. We have also the left up, okay, and down, so left up and down elevator system that's composed of 3 floors, level 0, level 1, and level 2. Okay, this system have 3 working stations of 3 levels. We have also a left conveyor, a left elevator that's also composed of 3 levels 0, 1, and 2. And finally, the output conveyor system with an output unload system. So in this session, we will only control one lift elevator, that is the left one. Okay, so what you will need to do is to go save the file as elevator, okay, and call it, for example, I will call it MD, which is Muhammad Darwish, okay, and I will save it. Okay, and then what I will do is to delete all these items. Okay, I don't need any of that because we are only controlling the left elevator. Okay, so this is it. Why I'm deleting all these items, because of the number of inputs and outputs that is provided with these inputs. So at each floor, what we have here. So when you delete your the unneeded system, okay, please make sure that you don't delete the at exit left. Okay, this sensor, make sure that you don't delete it. So as a system description, we have the conveyor input. Okay, we have a load on this conveyor. It is called emitter. Okay, this conveyor is called the entry conveyor. We have a sensor at this conveyor. It's called at entry sensor. Okay, we have also a second conveyor here that belongs to the level to the elevator system. This conveyor, you can load and unload items on this conveyor. What does it mean? That you can control the rotation of the conveyor. So to the right, load items that is coming from the conveyor, the entry conveyor, and you can unload, so rotate counterclockwise to send it back, or reverse to send it back. Okay, we have also a control, motors to control the level, okay, of the elevator. So we can lift it up, we can lift it down, and we can also control the speed. Okay, so as a test, if the items are on the conveyor, so what we will do is to load the system by force, and then okay, we will stop when it arrives to the conveyor of the elevator, and then we can control the lift up, okay, as you can see, and stop it. We can also control the left down, lift to down, as you can see. Okay, so now I will release all of these. What we have also, we have sensors of on each floor. They are called level sensor. Okay, so we have two sensors at each floor, one for low and high. Okay, these sensors are used to control the speed of the elevator. So not to control, just detect where is the elevator and then control the speed using PLC. Okay, in our system, we are only using the sensor to detect the position of the elevator. We will not control, as a first step, we will not control the speed of the elevator. So at each floor, as you can see, we have a low and high. Okay, this one is floor one. So we have at left low one and at left high one, the sensor to detect the position of the elevator system. And also, of course, at level two, we have two sensors for low and high. Okay, so now we will start the system, the control of the system. To control the system, we need a start button. Okay, so we have a start button here. We have a stop button. Also, we have an emergency stop. Okay, we need also three push buttons to set at which floor we need to send the elevator system. So I bring a push button and I will call it, okay, level 1 or PB level 1, level 0. This one will be level 0. Button to send the elevator down to level 0. Okay, I will call also this one level 0 light. So as you can see, we have now three push buttons for level 0. Okay, I called it level 0 push button, level 1 push button, and level 2 push button, and the light of each push button switch. This switch start button have an embedded light inside it. To control the system, we need to work step by step. So first we have the conveyor input that should stop whenever we have some conditions such as the loader is not here. Okay, so this is the loader. If it is not at floor 0, the conveyor should stop when it reaches the at entry sensor. We have another condition when the loader is loaded, and we have this sensor at exit left detected an object. Okay, so the conveyor will stop if there is an object at the entry. Okay, let's check. So when we have, okay, we started, we loaded this one. The second conveyor should start, and when it reaches the at exit, okay, it will send the signal. Also, when we have another object at the entry, the first conveyor has stopped. So this was the first step to control. We need to control this conveyor at different conditions, okay, and then we have other conditions such as we need to control the levels of this elevator or this lift. So when we push the push button level 0 and we are at level 0, nothing will happen. Okay, if we call for level 1, so this is level 1, okay, the elevator will be lifted up to reach the second floor. When we push the level 2, so the elevator will go to level 2. As you can see, now if we push the level 0, it will go down. As you can see also here, because this is a chain-based system with a motor. So when it reaches the level 0, the elevator will stop. Okay. So first, what you should do is to go to drivers, and then check what we have as input and outputs. The first step, you have multiple inputs and outputs here. Please clear all what you have here and start again with this configuration. Start at input 0, 0, stop at input 0, 1, and entry sensor, the first sensor of conveyor, entry conveyor is at 0.2. At left low, which is the sensor of the elevator at level 0, at 0.3, at entry left, at exit left, and so on. Okay, this is my configuration. You can do your own configuration, but if you follow step by step what I'm doing, you will not have problems. At exit also, the output, we have 4 outputs. Now in your Siemens TI portal, S7 TI portal V15, go to factory IO template that I have sent you and open it. Okay, once you open it, okay, go to project view and then go to program block, click on main OB1 and then right click, switch programming language to LAD. Okay, then go to project, save as, and save it as 3-floor elevator. Okay, so you click 3-floor elevator. Okay, and do save. Then you need to go to PLC tags, show all tags. Okay, you have 3 tags at the beginning. Okay, as you can see, tag 0, tag 1, tag 2, tag 3, and the addresses. You need to change all these tags into the following one. Okay, so at Q0.0 you have the entry conveyor that matches all the what you have done in factory IO. Okay, so you put your all inputs here. We have this one is a start memory, so it's called M0.0, and we have 5 other memories. Okay, one at floor 0, so it's called floor 0. The second one to floor 1 and to floor 2. We have also 2 other memories to lift up and lift down the system. Okay. Once you have defined all these inputs, now you can go to main OB1. So you can switch here at the down here. Okay, we'll start. Okay, so we'll start by memorizing the state of the system. Okay, we'll use the start push button and the stop to stop the system. Okay, that will activate a memory that is called start memory. Okay, now we will bypass the start momentary button using the start memory. Okay, this is step 1. Okay, now we need to control the conveyor entry, the entry conveyor. So we'll use the start memory. Now we'll test several conditions. Okay. First, we need to control the conveyor or to set the conveyor to run. If there is no load here and the elevator is at level 0. Okay, so we'll go here and start if at level 0, at left low 0, and okay, this is a normally open sensor. The second one is at exit left. Okay, it's called at exit left. This is a normally closed sensor, so normally this one. So if the sensor okay, this is a normally closed. And now we will run the conveyor. Okay, we have another condition. If the elevator is not, so it is not at level 0, okay, at level 0, and we have an object at level on the conveyor, so it is at entry. If we have an object on the conveyor at entry, okay, so the switch, which is this one, will go off. This one will go off. So it's by default, it's on. Okay, so now it's like this one. They normally close, so at entry. At entry sensor, I have called it. Okay, so this one will reset. If we have the elevator is not at the floor and we have a sensor and we have the system or a sensor that detects that we have an object on the conveyor. Okay, now we will reset the entry conveyor. Okay, so you can change this one to be reset. So the existing of the elevator at level 0 and the non-existing of object will run the conveyor. Okay, so the non-existing of object like this one. So this one is by default on, and this one will be on when we are on level 0. So if we go back, okay, when we are at level 0, if we run this one, at level 0, this one is on and this one is on. So if you can see, okay, both will be on and then the entry conveyor will be on. Okay, this one will be set to be on, so it's forced to be on, okay, at this stage. Okay, the second one is to reset the entry conveyor or to turn off the entry conveyor when we have the pallet is not at first floor and there is a sensor, there's an object at entry sensor. Okay, we have a third condition that when we are at the level 0, okay, and we detected an object at left exit, and also we detected another object at the entry sensor here. Okay, go and reset the entry conveyor. So we can copy this one here. Now we can test this one. So go to download, okay, and then load your system. Okay, I will stop. So if we run the factory IO and then start, okay, as we can see, okay, it's loading. And now when it reaches at left exit, so we need to load the left. when it reaches at left exit and we have an object at entry, okay, the first conveyor will stop, so as you can see. So now what we need to do is to go to one more time to TI portal V15 S7 V15 and force the load left to be on when we have that entry left object detected. So we'll go back to the TI portal and program a code that starts the load left to be on when at entry left is on, okay, and it's off, so it's detecting an object, and it will be off when at exit left will be off, okay. This also we need to start memory, okay, and then when it reaches, when there is an object at left, so at left, at entry left, okay, set the conveyor, this one load left, set it on, okay, so we will modify this one to be set on. Why we need to be set not a usual relay output, okay, because when you reach, so if you go modify this one, I have run it out, at entry left now is on, so if it is on, then the pallet will be off, okay, way before we reach at exit left, okay. So we need a state or to memorize where if we have an object at this level. Okay, so we'll add not at the stage, this one to stop the lift load left, okay, we need to add exit left, okay, and then okay, lift, reset the lift load left, okay, so we'll reset the lift load left. Now we will download it, okay, and then check if it's on. Okay, so now it is at left, okay, so we'll close, okay, reset, stop and run again. So now as you can see, the loader is now on, okay, you can see it here. See, the loader is now on. When we reach this system, okay, this level at entry, okay, the conveyor has stopped. So we will do it one more time. Okay, we will check the rollers. So also the load, when it's on, the rollers will go on. When we reach at entry left, this one will go on. So check it. This one has gone on. When we reach at exit left and we reach at entry left, so at exit left, this one will stop. At entry, this one will stop also because we have another object that exists on this stage. So now we will move to control the elevator. So to control the elevator at stage 0 or level 0, okay, we need to press the push buttons at level 0 and then check if the sensor of level 0 is now on. Okay, so at this stage I'm not running, so the sensor is giving that it's off, but if I run the system, okay, as you can see, it is detecting the elevator. So what we will do now, we need to go to the network 5 and start with the start memory. okay, that will activate all the whole system, and then okay, we will test. If we push the push button, we will activate the memory of level 1. Why we need the memory? Because the start button or the push button of down, which is at level 0, is a momentary also level. Okay, so it's a momentary push button. So when you click on level 0 push button, okay, and there is an object on the elevator. Okay, so if there is an object on the elevator, then the elevator is not. Okay, so this one is at exit. So if at exit is not detecting an object, go and activate the memory, okay, which is called floor to floor 0. So this is the memory M0.1. Okay, I will zoom in. So we'll go to floor 0 if I push the push button level 0, but we need to bypass this one because it is a momentary button. So when it is pushed and we activated this memory, okay, we will bypass level 0 push button by this memory to floor 0. Okay, and then this is the main elements of the elevator, okay, that to go to floor 0. We have one more very important sensor that we didn't add. This was the level sensor, okay, that is at level 0. So if we don't have the elevator at left low, okay, so if you don't have the elevator at left low, okay, so at left low 0, okay, then the memory to floor 0 will be activated. And once the memory will be activated, then when the memory will be activated, then the motor, okay, that goes down will be active. Okay, so it's called left down, will be active then when you call it down. Right. We have one more condition to left down when the elevator left will be down when it is on floor 2 and we call it for a level 1. So please keep it in mind. This is we need also to activate left down when we are at level 1 and we are at level 2 and we are demanding the elevator to go to floor 1. Okay, so this is it. This is we can test this one. Okay, and if it is correct, we will test the second floor because it is the same one, but it is inverted. Okay, instead of left down, we will go to left up and reverse all these sensors and push buttons. Okay, so now we can go and test the system. Okay, so basically we were the system was started. Okay, now if you are not at level 0, so if I lift up this one, okay, and release, okay, so if I call it down, it must go down until it reaches the floor. So I will do it again, left, up, okay, stop, and then we will check this one. The sensor is not at level 0, and then the memory is not called yet. Okay, once we push the level 0 push button, okay, so once we push this one, this will be active and the memory to floor 0 will be active, and this contact will be closed, and also this one to activate the motor down. Okay, so I will release, okay, and then push button, so it will bring it down whatever the level or the position of the elevator is. Okay, so we have to repeat the same commands in when we call the elevator to go to floor 2. Okay, so I will I will go offline and then copy all this, okay, to network 3. And then when you are at level 2, okay, and you have the same one, but we need to change this one at high this time, or maybe low, so it's okay, both will be the same. Floor 2, okay, and then this here will be also to floor 2, okay, and then when this one, okay, it will bring it up, so I will do the same to left to floor 2. When the memory is on, then activate the left up, okay, so left up. Okay, now you can test also this one. Okay, so as you can see, I'm building my program step by step. I'm not missing any single element. So we are at level 0. If we call the elevator to go to level 0, nothing will happen. Okay, if we call it to go to level 3, so it will turn left up. As you can see, it is now in yellow, and then it will go to level 2, okay, and stops at level 2. If we call it again to go to level 1, it will bring it down, okay, until it reaches the sensor. This one, okay, will go on and stop the elevator down, as you can see. Okay, so that's the level 0 and level 2. It was as simple as we said before. Okay, and then now we will talk about the second floor, or in this case, it is the floor level 1. So before starting floor 1 up and down, okay, so, please go to PLC tags, that's here, show all tags, and at this level, at 21, we had to floor 1, okay, only. Okay, I changed it to floor 1 up, and modified lift up to be floor 1 down, okay, and deleted the final one. Okay, and then I will go to main OB1 and start my program for the third floor, okay, which is the third condition, which is level 1. Okay, this one at level 1. So when we'll start, okay, when you call the start, okay, so at start memory, okay, and then you press the level 1 button. Okay, please, this one, make sure that, okay, the same conditions we had here. Okay, we have at exit left also, and we were at floor 2, so the floor 2 was active. So I will add it here. The floor 2 gave it left low 2, so this one. So at left low 2, because we call it here at left low 2 also. So if the elevator is at floor 2, okay, at this stage, if the elevator was at floor 2 and we are calling the elevator to go to floor 1, okay, we have a small issue. Okay, so I will start this one. and bypass only the push button left. Okay, I will start the memory down. So this one will be 2 floor 1 down. Okay, so I will call now the down, the left down. Okay, so in this case, we had to floor 0, so we were at any level. We will activate the left down, and now if we call it for level 1, and we had the memory 2 floor 1 down. Okay, now you will activate the left down. Okay, so you need to bypass this one before going to test it. Okay, so at level 1, to floor 1 down, and then load this one up. Okay, and then I will save and then download consistently. Download the system. Okay, I will turn it on. Now we will bring the elevator up to level 2. So up to level 2, and then we will bring it down to level 1. Okay, that's condition. Okay, so what will happen when I press this push button level 1? Okay, it will be active for a small amount of time. Okay, because of this at left low 2. This sensor will not be active anymore. So if you press it, okay, I will make sure that I can see everything. So this one will be the same thing. Okay, so if I press the push button and I'm at this level, okay, as you can see, okay, I will repeat that. Go to okay, so we are at level 2, and we need the elevator to go to level 1. Okay, so if I zoom in like this, okay, once I click on level 1, okay, please check this sensor. Okay, once it will go down, the sensor will not receive any object, so it will not detect any object, and then memory will not be active anymore. Okay, so once I click it, okay, try to look at floor 1, it will be active, but level this sensor at low 2 that is here, okay, it will not detect anything. Okay, and once we will not detect this one, the memory will be disactive. So to solve this one, okay, we need to bypass not only the push button of level 1, but also the sensor that is at level 2, at left low 2. So this sensor, because once it is not the elevator is not at level 2, the memory will not be active anymore. Okay, so the system will not know where was my elevator. Is it up? Is it down? So it will stop. So I will delete this one and bring this here. Okay, and this case we will download again. Okay, and check if it will work. Okay, so if we can see down now, we will make it up again. Okay, now we are at floor 3. If you click on bring it down, so click on push button level 1. Okay, it will go down, and when it reaches level 1, okay, it is not stopping because we didn't set a sensor to stop at. Okay, so we will choose to stop at high, because when going down, it will not stop at the sensor because of the speed of the pallet, of the speed of the elevator. So when we reach at left high 1, okay, we will ask to stop. Okay, so we'll add here a sensor, okay, that is so when we reach this at left high one, okay, when we reach it, we will stop this one. So okay, this one will be off. Okay, and if we don't have the palette at this level, so if we have this palette at this level, will go on, okay, and close or stop this memory down. So we'll check it now one more time. Okay, as you can see, I built here a normally closed system. Okay, so it is normally closed. I will force my system to go up. Okay. Okay, so now if you go to level 1, when it reaches the sensor, it will go on and force it to stop. And now you can call it down one more time to level 1. Okay, now we will copy all this, okay, to the network 10 and modify this one to be up. Okay, this one will be at low 1 at exit. Okay, at level 0, this one. Okay, this one to floor 1 up. Okay, and then the left elevator, okay, to force it to go up when it is called from level 1 and the elevator is on level 0. So we'll here to lift up, okay, we can also go do an OR condition here, okay, and add the memory to floor 1 up this time, okay, and then load our system. Okay, so as you can see, we are at level 0. So as you can see, we are at level 0, not at level 2. And if I click on level 1 push button, okay, the level 1 memory will force the level up to start. Okay, and then if you call it back to 1, it will go back to 1. Okay, one more time to 2, for example. Okay, to level 1. To level 0. Okay, to level 1 one more time. So as you can see, we have controlled. Okay, we can modify this code. Okay, as you can see, we can modify this code. We have the left have 3 conditions: left up, left slow. Okay, so you can go down with a slow condition and you can go up with a slow condition. Okay, so if you can force it, if you want to force it. Okay, I will check it. So, okay, so now it is released. We can go down. Okay, it's very fast. Now, if you turn on slow, so as you can see now, it is very slow motion. So when it is when it's more working and it reaches level 2, okay, the left slow will force the sensor to detect and not bypass the system, as you can see. So it is slowing down. Okay, how the system should work. So I will force now. I will release, okay, both and force the system to go to level 0. Okay, so when we call it to level 1 and it reaches, okay, this level, the left slow should turn on, okay, which makes the elevator to slow down and reach, okay, when it reaches the level 1 high, it will stop completely, okay. So this will be done by you for next time, for next Monday. If you deliver this one, you will get a bonus also. So see you next time with a more complicated or more examples. يعطيكم العافية.